Hello, my name's Ed Frawley. I'm here at Leerburg today with Michael Ellis. Michael is visiting so that he and I can put some new training DVDs together. We were both talking about how many emails we get almost on a daily basis. And Cindy answers most of the emails that come to Leerburg, but both Cindy and Michael get a lot of similar emails. So we picked several of the most common themes, and we're going to read them to you, and then Michael's going to give you the answers to the questions that we got. And as I said, they're the most common ones. We're going to start out with, I've not used a tug as a reward. As a matter of fact, I've not used a toy at all as a reward. I've only played fetch with a ball with my dog. He loves to bring any ball I throw, but not as a reward. So how do I break him away from just wanting to chase and bring back his ball to playing tug? He's around 3 years old and has a very high prey play drive. So I think changing him from returning with his favorite ball to something else entirely just might not be as easy as I'd like it to be. Do you have any thoughts? So Michael, what do you think?
So one of the biggest things is that we talk about playing tug as a reward for a dog because it's an interactive reward. So one of the reasons that we like to play tug with dogs is that playing with the dog in tug requires you and the dog. It is the most interactive reward we can do, meaning the dog that likes to play tug with me has a tendency to be more engaged and can't play that game without me. It's about the dog and I doing something together. So that's the reason we like tugging, but it's absolutely not necessary to motivate your dog. There's a lot of different ways of motivating a dog through play, food, we talk about all these various things. So chasing a ball, if your dog is into chasing a ball, is a great reward. They don't necessarily have to play tug with you. Your question though is, how do we incorporate the ball into our reward system while we're doing obedience? And so what you're going to start doing is hiding the ball somewhere in your body, getting your dog's attention, using your marker word, and once you release the dog for paying attention to you, reach in, pull the ball out, and throw it for your dog. And when they bring it back, you can throw it again. When you bring it back, you can take it back. You can hide it again on your body. You can ask them to do something else simple, like sit or down. They do. You use your marker word, you release them, you take out the ball and throw them. Throw the ball for the dog. So it's not necessary that your dog play tug. If you wanted your dog to play tug, another way to bridge ball play into tugging behavior is to take a ball on a string and throw the ball on a string for your dog, and as they come back to you with it, just kind of pick up the string lightly, tug it a little bit, and then run away from them. Let them have it again and run away from them. As they come towards you, pick up the string, tug a little bit, let them have it, and run away from them. And sometimes dogs that have good chase drive can be sort of channeled into tugging as an offshoot of the chasing behavior. So you start by playing ball, just add a string to your ball. But if you have a dog that likes to play, that's 3 years old and likes to play ball that much, I would just simply use the ball as a reward. And any place that you would use food in obedience, you can now replace that with a toss of the ball. And then getting the ball out of sight is, of course, the critical part. So you need to start to hide the ball so that the dog does something to make you produce the reward instead of using the reward to drive. And that's where lots of people get stuck. Their dog, they come out to play with their dog, they take out a ball, the dog sees the ball, they go into play mode, and then when there's no ball visible, the dog goes into obedience mode, which is a different mode. And we'd like the dog to be the same in both of those situations. We'd like that dog to be able to look at obedience and play as sort of the same thing. Obedience is just structured play. So if you have a dog that likes a ball, just hide the ball.